We're looking at Peel Common Roundabout in today's video, and the direction we're coming from is Stubbington heading towards Lee-on-the-Solent. So we've got the first roundabout, Daedalus roundabout. We signal left, come off onto the slip road. Now the road goes from 50 to 40, so we're just easing off the gas, just giving us time to negotiate this bend in the road. The road up ahead merges back into one lane, so we're looking over into our mirrors, centre and right, and we're just following the traffic up to the roundabout. So we're going to be turning right at the roundabout, third exit. So check our centre mirror, right mirror, signal right, and we're going to move over into the right hand lane. Approach, checking the lights ahead. And our lane is the right hand lane, so if you look further ahead you'll see after the stop line there's a set of line guides, broken line guides to your left hand side, and once the lights are green we start moving forward and we're staying in the right hand lane, so we're just right of those dotted lines. Again, the board tells us to stay right. Now we see an arrow here that says right, so ease off the gas and just follow the road round to the right. Again, we're looking at the traffic lights and we're going to stop if they're red. Once we're moving, then we're looking at the line on our left and we're staying in the left hand lane. And we know we're in the correct lane because it says the word Lee. Slowing down and stopping, checking our centre and right mirror for cars to our right. As we move forward, checking our mirror again, centre and right mirror, making our way onto Broom Way. Checking our right mirror and making progress. In this next section of the video, we're going to be coming from the test centre direction, heading towards Gosport. Gosport is right at the roundabout, third exit. And the board just here tells us we need to be in the right hand side of the road. We're going to move over to the extreme right hand lane, and you'll see on the ground a road marking that says Gosport. Again, just ahead of the lights there are some lane markings and guides to keep us in our lane. We're going to use those, so we're going to drive forward. We're going to use those dividing lines to keep our car close to this lane, and this will then spiral us out to the middle lane. And if you look again, it says Gosport. Staying in this lane, passing exit number 2, and now we can signal to the left. We stop at the lights, checking our centre and right mirror for the cars coming in on the right, making sure it's safe, and we've exited the roundabout safely, so we can now start making progress. Next we're going to be coming from Rowner Road, the B3334, heading towards Asda in Fareham. So Fareham is right third exit, but we can use both lanes here to go right. If you see, it says Fareham in both lanes, so we're just easing through this section in case the lights turn red, and we're staying in the lane that says Fareham, which is the outer lane. And it's the third exit, so we can signal to the left and take our exit. The road is 40 miles an hour, so we want to start making progress. heading towards Speedfields Park, a retail park, sometimes used, Asda is used for parking. So on the board it says to use the right hand lane, so move over to the right. And we're now going to approach a roundabout, and the board to our left says Speedfields Park, right, second exit. So we're going to start our approach to the roundabout, mirrors, signalling right, and looking to the right. Once it's clear, enter the roundabout, check our centre and left mirror, signal left, exit safely towards Speedfields. Asda will be straight ahead. There's a mini roundabout just before that. The road then changes to 30 miles an hour, and now we want to just be careful as we enter. In the next section, we're coming from the direction of Rowner Road, heading towards Fareham town centre. So we're at the Common Roundabout and heading towards Fareham, which is right, third exit. But as before, we use the middle lane, which takes us to Fareham. Keep your eyes on the two lane markings as they go round. To the right, staying in our lane as we follow the road round, signalling to the left, checking our centre and right mirror for anyone overtaking, and now starting to make progress. Plan early for hazards, checking our centre and right mirror. Now we're going to be following signs for Fareham, and the board tells us Fareham's the middle lane, so we just stay where we are, we don't need to move. We're just being aware of other drivers that may not be in the correct lane, so just having your senses of other drivers. Following the road ahead, and the roundabout, we're going to be taking the first exit. Now this is a filter lane, so we don't have to stop at the roundabout, we just follow the filter lane. We do look to the right as the two lanes ahead of us meet. We're just checking for any cars that might be wanting to move over to our lane. Fareham town centre will be following the road ahead. At the roundabout, taking the second exit. There aren't any signs for the town centre at this part of the road. We're just travelling down this particular section. As we come down this section of road, we're going to be joining a road coming in from the left. You can see the red car ahead of us. alongside will be a van. We're going to move over to the left when it's safe, so we're checking our centre mirror right, left mirror, signalling and moving over nice and early in front of the black car behind. Always make your checks nice and early, and when it's safe, signal and then move over. This road leads towards Fareham town centre and also out to the M27 and back towards Stubbington. In this final section of the video, we're heading back to the Peel Common Roundabout from Speedfields Park, heading towards the test centre. So we're coming out of Asda, taking the roundabout, second exit. This section of the road is all 30 miles per hour. It's a busy area with all the retail parks, so be careful, take your time. There's a mini roundabout coming up, and we're going to be turning left first exit. I'm going to signal and start making our way into the left-hand lane. As we do so, we check to the right, make sure it's safe. Now this road changes to 40 miles an hour, so we're starting to make our progress, and we're staying in this left-hand lane. The road ahead will merge back into one lane, so checking our centre and our right mirror and starting to make progress. Now on approach, Lee-on-the-Solent is straight ahead, second exit, but we need to move over to the right hand lane. Now we're going to use this middle lane to make our way to Lee-on-the-Solent. So making sure you start to move over towards the right as you approach the roundabout. And then we're just following this particular lane, looking at the road markings, looking to the sign Lee, and following the roundabout to the second exit and then on to Broome Way. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.